We bleed!
We bleed!
What's up? What's going on, everybody? Zotek here. Say hello, everybody.
What up? What up?
What's
going on?
What's going on, guys? Hey, we
We
bleed.
bleed.
No doubt. Hey, guys. Today's the last weekend right here, so we're just gonna chill, chat. If anybody needs to ask some questions, insights, we got a very tight competitive race here. Just want to give a quick shout out to all of our sponsors. Thank you, everybody, for participating in our We Bleed series, Whoop Racing eSports series. Big shout out to Full Send FPV. Full Send has Whoop Wars coming up May Memorial Day weekend. So I have my ticket. Who else has a ticket here for Whoop Wars? Everybody?
I had my tickets since last year.
Nice, yeah, me too, man. I had my tickets last year. But let's give a big shout out to our sponsors here real quick. WeBleedFPV, thank you so much. Appreciate you guys. We have our new sponsor this year through Mr. FPV Skittles, Rail Pro. Good friend of mine. I have a local guy up here. It's Bill's House of Drones. Guy does a lot of custom fabrication, a lot of building of custom quads. Check out Bill's House of Drones. And of course, let's jump on over to our good buddy over at Tiny Whoop, Mr. Jesse Perkins. Thank you so much for sponsoring and being a part of this. If it wasn't for you, we wouldn't be here today, man. You definitely blazed those trails. And moving on down the list, give a big shout out to Velocidrone, one of the top-rated racing games that I think is out there. Between Tiny Whoop Go and Velocidrone, we got some really impressive simulated race programs out here. So we got a very unique company upon us this year. It's called FPV Exchange. It's FPV Exchange is like an eBay for our FPV equipment, so definitely check them out. They have an array of products, and it connects the community to the community members, so it's a very cool program right there, FPV Exchange. And our last two sponsors of this for the series, we're gonna have Drone Nation, which is a kind of a live organic interactive app community program that you can find on your iPhone or Android, and there's a lot of cool features about Drone Nation, setting up events, setting up competitions, almost like similar to a challenges of like an iGao. So it's a pretty cool app. Definitely check them out, Drone Nation. And of course, our last sponsor of the series is going to be Drone Zone New Jersey, which is one of the first indoor-outdoor drone facilities. So they just had an awesome event out there, the Invitational. We had a great time out there. Thank you, Diane and crew. Check out Drone Zone New Jersey. And I'm Zotek, WeBleedFPV.com. And just want to make a note that all sales right now through our website, 5% of that generated proceeds go directly into the pilot prize purse. And right now, we are sitting at a whopping $26.26, so $2,626. So that's going right to the finalist within our eSports series. And let me turn this mic right over to the man himself, Mr. AK, Anthony Knight. How's it going, buddy?
Doing good, man. Doing very good. How about yourself tonight?
We're doing good, man. It's a Sunday, gearing up. We got a work week upon us, so
Dude,
no doubt. We look forward to it. We're wearing our Team Mamba shirt here, so a little representing for big mayhem event coming up.
Hey man, at least the East Coast is getting some good weather now.
Yes, the East Coast is getting some good weather.
Yeah, guys,
so what track we're flying here tonight? 3?
So if you guys don't know, this is your last week to lay down your times. We're going to be exporting all leaderboards on Friday at midnight Pacific Standard Time, California time. So if you're East Coast, it's 3 a.m. Central, it's 2 a.m. If you're in California, it's midnight. You have until Friday the 9th. That is the cutoff. At that given moment, once we hit that cutoff, it'll kind of sit stationary for a couple weeks before we get going, just because that next week will be dedicated to making sure all pilots that made it in are taking care of their $10 payments. So if you do plan on racing in the series and you are within that top 42, please be prepared to make your $10 entry fee. It's going to start, that should open up, I'm assuming, on Saturday, and then you guys will have until the following Friday to take care of that payment. If it's not done in time, unfortunately, we will hope to see you in the next season, but that gives you plenty of time, about 2 weeks to wrangle together $10. I'm sure you guys can all do that if you're scrounging for money. Ask mom and dad for some quarters and whatnot. You can make it work, but we're flying track 3 here. This is the final of the 3 tracks. You have 1, 2, and 3. This is track 3, the more difficult one. These pilots are going at it right now, having some fun, just seeing what they can do and trying to improve their times on the leaderboards. Zotek already shouted out all the sponsors, but I do just want to throw out another big, huge thank you to each one of you that have contributed and come together to create this, what it is. This is, I don't know, I'd love to do the research and see, but we very well may be breaking the record for the largest payout of a race ever on Velocidrone. And that's cool to see. So, but either way, if you're tuning in, or if you are, whatever you're doing, if you're watching, awesome. If you're around a computer, hop on Velocidrone, throw down some laps with us, guys. We're just going to be shredding this for about the next hour, talking about the sim, the sim series to come, and get things going. I'm really excited for it. It's an 8-week series. Drafts are going to be a week after. We'll have drafts next weekend, not the weekend to come, but the weekend thereafter. And make sure you always stay up to date on the document as well. There will be some changes here made very shortly. Obviously, Whoop Wars was just discussed. That's going to be Memorial Day weekend, end of May. We won't be racing that weekend. That'll be a week off. And then, of course, we'll make sure we adhere to any other races that could be a large scale that could potentially, factor in. But I think we should be clear besides Whoop Wars. I think that's going to be the only one that's going to cause us to have a week off. But other than that, keep grinding the tracks if you're not in the top 42. I know Skittles has a confirmation of at least 3 pilots that are not going to be competing. So, again, if you're in that 43 to 48 range, there's a chance you're still in. So keep fighting, keep pushing though. So don't give up. Don't throw in the towel. So to speak. Keep grinding for it. Keep trying to get it. But yeah, come hang out with us, guys. If you have any questions, hop in this Discord channel with us. Let's chat. If you have any questions at all, we're happy to answer them for you guys. And we're getting close. This is we did 6 weeks of tryouts. So 5 weeks done. We got 1 left. So it's getting down to the nitty gritty here.
Nitty gritty for sure. Definitely. What's going on with you, Skittles? How's everything?
Everything's good. We just had the first week of round 2 of the iGuy finals. Skittles. That's actual Skittles. And then we're down to 4 people left in iGuy now. And Daylight picked up his 2nd letter.
Uh-oh.
So it's pretty close now. Daylight has WH. 2 players have WHO. And then Agilis has WHOO.
Wow.
So 4 people left.
That's a serious competition going on there too.
Yeah. It's on week 37 now.
That's crazy. So it's almost double the time that's went by since I dropped out of it.
Which week did you get knocked out?
My last video that I made was week 21, I think. 20 or 21?
Yeah.
I think 20. I don't know if I did any after the window UTT.
Yeah, it's been going.
That's crazy.
This last week was the first week in 4 weeks that someone actually moved out. So.
Nice. What about you, OG? What's brewing, man?
Not much, man. Just been flying, getting out, enjoying the nice weather.
Nice. No doubt, no doubt.
Breaking all of my freestyle setups.
It's that time of year. That time of year. What's going on? My name is Jeff.
Oh, what up, Jeff?
What's going on? Y'all hear me good?
Oh yeah, we hear you good, man.
How's everybody doing?
Doing good. Just getting ready to do the daily grind.
I've been alright, actually. I'm not too bad, not too bad.
Got anything good going on?
Man, wrapping a few builds up, and then just getting ready for some local stuff here. And Other than that, nothing really. Just trying to take it easy, really.
Nice. That's good, man.
Yeah, I saw you ripping your tiny trainer around.
Dude, I love flying that thing. It's so much fun.
Yeah, dude. When I hovered it the other day, after I guess I killed the VTX, and I was just like, well, let me at least test hover it to see it. Oh, it's like, oh, now I just want to fly it even more.
Yeah, for sure.
But new VTX comes in tomorrow, so hopefully.
Yeah, for sure. I'm gonna try out this Ghost sled. I'm gonna try a Tramp VTX with Ghost all on the same.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm
I got
pretty excited about that.
I got Tracer coming in from WeBleedFPV sometime this week.
Oh no.
Yeah, I just said screw it.
How's everybody else?
Chilling. Just enjoy a nice warm Sunday and some stuff done around the house. But looking forward to kicking off this series. I'll tell you that, man.
Oh
Yeah.
I'm ready to move on from these 3 tracks.
That's a fact.
Hey, AK, you ready for Mayhem?
Oh yeah. Very ready for Mayhem.
Dude, the
I just
jerseys
got
are
done.
so sick.
Which ones?
The ones for Reckless and your guys' both, dude. The Wreck drones look.
Oh, they're Mambas?
Logo look. Yeah, and then the WeBleed's logos on looks so sick.
Yeah, ours don't have that. But...
Who's all on your team, AK?
Give me 30 seconds.
Sorry.
How does the Mayhem race work? Is it teams?
Yeah, it's 8-man teams, 2 pit crews, so 10-man teams. Only 8 pilots fly, 2 pilots are picked. Charging batteries, 12 and props and whatnot. Each team gets 1 channel. It's 8 up at a time, left hand, right hand, and it's as many laps as you can do in 12 hours.
Oh, that sounds
That's
sweet.
so sick.
Yeah, so my team, we got a fire team. They've won the last 2 years. Let's see.
Nice.
But Team Velocidrone is stupid stacked, so we will see.
Oh yeah.
Team I was originally supposed to be on. Alright, my team is Davio, Formula, Imperius, Lundy, Yasum, Droner, Dream, and myself.
Nice.
And who's Velocidrone? Who's on Velocidrone?
Neukel, Wild Type,
Okay.
SFPV,
Okay.
Miwo, JFK, Z-Stone, Leviathan, and Hyper.
Bro, what are you talking about? A bunch of slow boys.
Yeah, right.
Bro, what is this? Speedy Hornets? Come on now.
Gotcha. Freaking-
They should have just named themselves Speedy Hornets.
Should have. Yeah.
So-
Since Colby was on Speedy Hornets too.
Shannon that throws the Mayhem race from Multi-GP, he took everyone's ranking on where they finished in the 2020 season and averaged it out for each team, and Team Velocidrone averages 5th place in the world ranking.
Jesus
Wow.
Between all 8 of their pilots, they're average 5th place from the whole 2020 season.
Hey man, they still got
And
to
then
keep it clean
Heart of
though.
America is averaged 12th. They have Propsicle, Heads Up, Mondo, Shames, Amari, Nurk, Sky.
Jesus.
Yeah, their team's really stacked too. I forget who their last 2 are.
Hey, you can sit me and run one of these other guys if you want.
No, I'm just. There's only 4 that are flying. Honestly, I don't know why a bunch of people aren't flying. So you're good.
I thought some just jumped in, or might have just jumped in. I wasn't paying
Maybe,
attention.
but okay. Edog said dibs on a flying spot, but I don't know why people. Why can't I?
I got this.
Okay, let me
Yeah, sit me
stop
out.
that.
I don't even have my
there it
controller
goes.
hooked
Now
up.
let's do it.
I just want to come hang out for a little bit.
Myself out and OG for right now. I don't know why Swifty wasn't set to flying. There he is now.
Nice.
There we go. Now you guys are all racing. Oh, one did not go. Who didn't fly? Oh, I have great. Okay, I'm gonna stop you guys just because I have 2 Greg accounts set to flying.
I didn't like that start anyway.
There you go. Lucky you.
You were first. Oh, yeah.
All right, OG, you're back in.
All right.
Oh man, yeah, it's pretty crazy. So I was asking questions about finding out because, like, obviously, with Mayhem, with there being 8 quads up at once, each team gets 3 timeouts. And when you call a timeout, that's when you're allowed to go pick up your quads. Because if you crash, you're not allowed to go pick up your quad. You have to leave it out on the field. And you get 3 timeouts in that 12-hour period to go pick up your quads. If you use your 3 timeouts, and then let's say you have a quad fire. If you have a quad fire, the automatic forced timeout. Now let's say you use 3 of your timeouts, and then you have a quad catch on fire. You just got your team DQ'd for having your
shit. So you got to be. There's a lot of strategy going into all of it.
There's a lot of strategy, and when some other team calls a timeout, you are not allowed to go grab your quads.
I was going to say,
Huh. So you have to land. When a team calls a timeout, you have to land right then and there. They have 5 minutes to run to the field and grab as many of their team quads as they can and get them back to the pits within 5 minutes. And then, boom, we launch.
So
Take off where you landed.
You also run 6 position switch, though, don't you, for VTX to kill it and all that other stuff?
Yeah, I have it set. I can do 54 quads plugged in at once.
Jesus.
On mine right now, so I can plug in 54 quads and cycle through all of them with the buttons all on my trans. Pretty sweet.
Fucking Christ, what are you doing?
That's what I was helping Trick with yesterday. What's up, Brad?
Hey, what's up?
What's up, man?
Who is it? Oh, Rab,
Rab.
what up?
Fast boy Rab.
We were just talking about the slow people in FPV racing too, man. Here he is. How you doing?
Doing good, just a little tired.
Yeah, I hear you.
I flew all day.
I actually went out and played golf today.
Oh no!
Nice swing you got there, Rab. Nice
Yeah,
swing. I saw that video.
It's a gorgeous day for it, man.
Yeah, I'm not good at golf, but
Hey, who cares? It was nice. You're outside having fun. Who cares?
Oh, I wish it was a gorgeous day. We hit 104 today. Welcome to Arizona.
Yeah, we were up in the 70s. It was so nice.
I would love that right about now.
It was
D-Mix
20,
coming out
29
here in a couple
degrees.
weeks.
You said D-Mic is?
D-Mix coming to Arizona for some good
Nice.
tiny whip racing and 5-inch racing. He's going to race in our global qualifier.
Oh, sweet.
I'm glad he's coming.
Huh?
Yeah, I want
The best in this series. Good.
Wow.
Skittles.
Skittles is really
here's Skittles.
Very aggressive.
amped.
Right
Amped
now.
tonight. Must be hungry.
Check, check. There we go.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, that confused me. This is flying a real loop. I was like, what is that noise? Sound like a game. Oh!
Basketball hoop.
Oh,
It's
Swifty got me. Dang it. Oh,
Oh man.
Oh yes, finish that race so I can screenshot this.
window pane.
There we go. Never happen again.
On this map. Oh, 4. Jesus.
Swifty's ripping the track, but
I just moved
good
up
job,
to
man.
Nice.
Keep an eye out on this guy this season.
He's gonna be the next Bella Chow. Just all of a sudden jumps up like 3 tiers in speed.
That was like solid tier 1 right now.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Hendrick's asking, when is it going to be ending? To your question, Skittles.
Midnight Pacific, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, it's tonight?
No, today
April
is
9th.
April 9th.
Oh, April 9th.
Yes.
I don't
Friday.
know why. I keep thinking it's
Friday.
tonight.
Yeah, one more week to.
Yep. Till Friday at midnight.
Fair enough.
Cohen, I think.
Like, I haven't been on for a while. I was like prepping for the upcoming the Freedom Hills Spring Bash event.
Oh yeah, I wish
Yeah,
I was
man, that
going to
looks
that.
like a cool event.
But it was that or race at a go-kart arena. I chose race at a go-kart arena.
I saw the picture of that place. It looks.
Yeah, I'm excited for that.
I just want to actually drive the go karts.
Oh yeah, yeah.
It'd be so cool if they let you follow a go kart. I don't know if they'll let you.
I'm 100% gonna try to.
I'm jealous.
Yeah, it's
Where's
gonna
this
be
at?
Massachusetts.
Oh, nice.
I think Swifty, you're going too, right? All 3 of us are going. Me, Zotek, and Swifty. To the Massachusetts race. Did you ever decide, AK?
I haven't decided. Wait, when is it again?
23rd of April.
No, I'm not going. We have a big warp race on the 23rd, and then we have our GQ on the 24th.
Is that the one D-Mix coming down for?
Yeah.
I've never once flown a GQ track in real life in any year.
You gonna try this year?
I'm hoping if possible, but as usual, there's nothing going on around here.
Hyper
Unless,
down.
yeah, unless
Rab-
I
Fast
drive
roulette.
to Knoxville.
Rab, we need to get some East Coast Tiny Trainer racing going on.
I wish.
You down? We need to find some people. I know there's like, I know of like 2 other guys in Maryland that have them, but there ain't a whole lot.
Waiting for him to come back into stock so I can get another one.
Are they out of stock? I was just thinking
Yeah.
about, because I feel like even though I still haven't gotten this one completely built, now that I know like what I need to do, I think the second build will go way, way, way smoother of it. So I kind of want to get one.
Hey, you could switch me
Yeah.
over to spectating. I want to
Yeah.
see this battle.
So the Tiny Trainer is really, really fun. Like, I recently just recreated my GQ submission in my own backyard.
Jeff, you're going
Yeah,
in.
it's dope. What'd you
Jeff,
say,
you're
AK?
set to fly. You'll be flying in a minute.
Oh no, you can take me out, dude. You can take me out.
Well,
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm just kind of just hanging out and watching.
yeah, me too.
Is it getting hot down there?
104 today.
Damn.
So I guess you could say it's hot down there.
Yeah, that's a lot. Yeah.
No. Yeah, no, that's a
Hotter than it gets here in
warm
the
climate
summertime.
right there.
Yeah, you can miss me.
How was your race last night, Greg?
You should have won. You had it though. Oh, it actually stops.
Ah,
Oh god. What was that? Oh no.
So if you guys saw in the chat, Kenny said he's going to be laying down some heat at the very last minute in this series.
Of course he is. I don't doubt that 1 second.
So that seventh captain spot could very easily get knocked out when Kenny decides to do that.
You know if D-Tops is going to put down any more times?
I thought he said he wasn't racing.
Who?
D-Tops?
Oh, D-Town. I'm sorry. I thought we said D-Mick. My bad.
Oh yeah, no,
D-Mix
teammate
not
said he's
racing.
not racing. Yeah.
Oh my god, what are you doing? I'm just gonna fly right past the drop gates.
Oh,
You don't need
lucky.
to.
Lucky. Ah. Ugh.
I can't wait for the wind to stop blowing here.
Oh yeah, it's been super windy here recently.
The only problem with the wind is as soon as the wind stops blowing, the rain comes.
exactly. It's gonna be raining like
It's
the whole
monsoon
next
season.
weekend.
Yeah, monsoon season's coming.
April showers bring May
Yeah.
flowers.
I just hope the rain does not ruin the Spring Bash event.
Yeah.
No.
Otherwise, we'd be flying strictly tiny whoops.
Oh, it's not a
Yeah,
bad
and-
thing.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's not too bad.
Yeah. Unless you're strictly 5-inch pilot.
Yeah.
I was hoping to fly both.
We just landed. There's one of our pilots in our club has 5 acres, and we could probably build. I was telling him yesterday. I was like, we could probably build at least 4 5-inch tracks on your property. Because he was like, can we do like some permagates? And he was like, what's the best way of doing that? And so I told him, I was like, just throw some rebar out, like, you know, build a track and then just leave the rebar there. And then, you know, you can just alter it as you go. And I was like, but you have so much property that, like, you could change it every other week and never get old.
No doubt.
I mean, you could just remove the rebar and switch it up.
Jeff, are you
Oh, yeah.
flying or are you sitting?
No, I'm hanging out. I'm watching Humberson fly.
AK, you could put me back in.
Yeah.
Like, I
What's
always-
the name of the room?
Like flying 30 seconds slower than did all day.
Let's start them off, and then I will do that. Just a brief moment on Zotek. I'm going to get you in.
Thank you, sir.
Jeff is not flying. Zotek, you are in. Launching you guys now. Good luck, pilots. I'm going to go over the list here. All right. Wow. We have some shuffling. Orange stuff. Okay. I haven't even looked at this sheet in a while, so this is a new update to me here. So I'm excited to see where this all goes. Number one right now is Leviathan. Not a surprise there. He's been definitely putting in work and grinding it.
What?
Especially with his Amari Special camera. Leviathan is your top pilot right now. Second place pilot currently is Orange Stuff. He is currently in second overall on points from all three tracks. Third place, we got Rab FPV. He's in joining us flying right now. Laying down some heat like he always does. G-Man Bio coming in that number 4 spot. Looking to be a captain this season. Good to see him in there. Number 5, AK myself. I'm sitting in the 5th place position as of now. We'll be grinding a little this week, see if we can't shuffle that up a little bit. Smeeland sitting on the number 6, all the way from Norway. It's a WeBleedFPV team pilot there. Happy to have him aboard. And number 7, rounding off the captains, is D-Tom. He's sitting in that last captain spot. We did just get word, though, from Kenny that he is going to be grinding here this week to get himself into those captain spots. So we all know how fast Kenny is, so very good odds he will be in those top 7 on captain. 8 currently, Potato. Just a few points behind D-Tons to make it in those captain spots. Number 9, OG Dr. Love. He's here flying with us, recently added to Team WeBleed, so let's all give it up with congrats to OG Dr. Love making it into Team WeBleed. That's awesome. Happy to have him part of it. Daniel Daylight. He is a Tiny Whoop and WeBleedFPV sponsored pilot. Very good pilot when it comes to whoops. Contender in IGAL. He's still in IGAL. I believe he just got his 2nd letter, if I'm not mistaken, per Skittles.
That's right.
Number 11 right now, Bright 5. Number 12, Bella Chow. Number 13, we got Jay. 14, Panda Rolled. 15, Pro Dangles. 16, ZDZ. 17, Swifty FPV. Number 18, currently, It's Blunty. 19, Fresh Bread. 20, Mayan Hawk. 21, Rush FPV. Good to see him joining again. Number 22, the man, Mr. IGAL, and one of your announcers of the series, FPV Skittles, sitting in that 22 spot, right there in the dead center. We got 23, Easy Racer FPV. Number 24, we got Johnny Fly. 25, we got NM Grower. Right behind him, 26, the man himself, Mr. Zotek. WeBleed right there. 26. In that 26 spot. Number 27 is P. Malaya. We've been seeing him a very fast 5-inch pilot, and I'm sure he's going to be one of those pilots that is sitting in the middle and will be towards the top by the end. 28 is Spezzy Lover. 29 is Toxic FPV. Number 30 is Reckless. Having him rejoin. Number 31, Jose FPV. He's a very fast pilot, so I'm sure we haven't seen the best out of him yet. 32, EDOC. He's in here shredding with us right now. 33, we got Scout FPV. 34, returning pilot Carpenter FPV. Number 35, we got Rotten Tomato. Number 36, that is the surprise pilot that nobody knows who it is. Racer X 2020. We got 37. They don't want to be revealed, and at all, even throughout the entirety of the season. So I'm gonna honor that for them. If they feel like they want to say who they are when the time comes, they can. I will say though that they're not, as we've discussed previously, if we feel that some pilots are not putting in their full efforts, it is up to us, the organizer's discretion, on if you're able to be competing in this series. We want to keep it as fair as possible. So please make sure you're putting down your best times. I promise you, Racer X is throwing down his very best possible times. He's only been simming for about a month now. Just started simming, so. 37, Rotor Girl. I'm not sure if she's going to be competing, but we have seen her in past seasons. We'll reach out and find out. 38, Dr. Ride. Flew with him in New Mexico last weekend. We got 39 radioactive. Another returning contender, Grasslands Pilot, sitting in that 40 spot. 41 Leafar, and 42, last but not least, currently Zach Sheena. And then your runners-up right here, 43 is Cyrus FPV, and 44 Race Pro FPV. Good odds we'll be seeing them in this season. But this close call, so if you're right at that end, make sure you're grinding for it. I'm going to launch you guys for another heat here. But things are really getting down to the wire here. I mean, this fight for these captain spots is no joke. I mean, we have probably the fast lineups of captains this season that we've ever seen. So it's going to be a good one. If you want to knock me out of the pilot spot so Rab can draft me, I won't be mad. But I'm going to need you guys to make sure that happens. I'm just kidding. I want to make sure I'm in that captain spot. I always love taking the L against Rab. It's always enjoyable losing to him. So we'll have some heated racing coming on as the season comes. 8-week season, 6 tracks are built and done. I only have 2 more tracks to finish up. And we will have all 8 tracks done and ready for the season. But yeah, track one's a good one. I really enjoyed track 1. All the tracks are going to be on Sports Hall. The idea there is if you have maybe a bit slower computer, you run your best typically on Sports Hall, which is nice. So if you're in the slower computer club, don't worry, come race with us. So.
What does that flag have to be right there?
Holy crap, I saw that video that you put in the group. AK.
That was today. One of my buddies that came to fly with me. He hasn't flown in 2.5 years. He came out for the first time today. It was awesome. He's going to get back into flying. And yeah, he was filming with his GoPro, and he didn't realize that I was flying the track backwards towards the end of the day.
Close one, Skittles.
We almost had a nice mid-air. It was a close one.
Oh, you got me. Yeah, good one.
Yeah.
It's at 25% of the speed, and you still see how close that is. Just like,
Yeah, we got a
well, it's
good shot of
intense.
it buzzing over heads one of the carrying the Insta 360.
Oh, nice.
And every time me and him fly together, we have like a bunch of close calls every single time. No matter where we're flying, how big of an area, we always almost hit each other.
That footage from the Insta360 is going to look sweet from that tiny trainer.
Oh yeah.
So fun to gimbal lock the Insta360 with the tiny trainer. Just do a bunch of like crazy flips and rolls, and then just watch it with flow state on, and just see it just absolutely confused.
Yeah, my buddy was
about
doing
doing it.
the Insta360. Is that what you mean, Rob? Yeah. It's a dope camera.
AK, you could sit me and put. Looks like we have Bella Chow in the house.
Okay.
Hey, how y'all doing?
What's up? Yeah, you can restart it whenever. I'm not finishing this one.
Oh,
Cheap
okay.
30 seconds that time.
I'm switching things up.
So I'm just here to watch you guys and talk about the series.
No doubt.
And we're actually getting close. We're already 3/4 of the way through this stream session. We're about for 17 minutes here, but
Oh God.
yeah, I mean the biggest thing that I'm going to encourage you guys to be prepared to do, because it is going to come quick as soon as we export those leaderboards on Friday. I'm going to ask that if you are in the top 32, if it is possible, to make sure you take care of that entry fee of $10 ASAP. The sooner the better for all of us. It'll make things a lot easier on our end as well.
Yeah, definitely.
If you need a couple days, that's fine too. I mean, if you know you can't do it till the following Friday, but you're for sure going to do it, just let us know. That communication would be much appreciated, just so we know. But if we don't, essentially you'll be having until the following Friday to take care of that. So
yeah, we'll be setting up the website for that aspect, so they'll make it seamless. Just go down to the WeBleedFPV.com website, you'll notice right on the main page, ticket entry will pop up once we finalize our series right here to the entry of the draft. And you could easily make the payment through the website there. So
yep, make sure you do that. Get that handled. Make that a priority if you do plan to compete. That's going to make things a lot easier for us on the organizer side. Again, not the end of the world if you can't, and don't feel embarrassed if that's something you can handle right away. No judgment whatsoever. Please voice it to us if you could, and that would be a huge help. And if the $10 can't be made up and you really want to compete in the series, I'm sure we can try and figure something out.
I have no idea how I got back around you.
Dang, I was keeping up with that.
Did you switch to acro or something,
so
Rob?
hard.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, I did.
I figured ain't no way you started putting down 31
hard.
second laps. Yeah.
Yeah, this track in acro is so hard. That's why I said the best lap in an angle.
Oh yeah. I wouldn't want to run in acro. I've just started doing a little bit of acro racing again recently. It feels so weird. I got to I think I'm 113th on the GQ leaderboard right now. Trying to get top 100.
I don't like flying those mini gates. It drives me nuts.
Yeah, I've been running with the spec. I've been trying to simulate with the tiny trainer.
Oh, okay.
I ran it with the whoop, and then I can't beat my whoop time with the spec, and I just feel bad.
That's funny.
I should try that.
Yeah, I think I have a 42 or something like that.
I wanted to be the fastest whoop, but there's someone with a tiny hawk that's 7 seconds ahead of me.
That's why you asked.
Yeah, so I was like, what is the tiny hawk? I'm going to try it with the tiny hawk.
It's a 75 though, you got to keep that in mind. So it has that 40 mil prop.
Okay, try it with the tiny hawk.
So it's a little bit more of a boat, but it does get a bit more of a top speed going.
That's probably good for that track.
Yeah, Neukel showed me a picture of one of his quads. He said, your GQ is abusive. Showed me a picture of a quad that looked like I don't even know, like a jellyfish. Like a broken arm.
I mean, I feel like any track is abusive when you fly that fast, though.
I mean, it is Neukel, after all. He breaks anything in that speed.
Yeah, funny enough, fun little fact about Neukel. When we went to Champs last year, they released the new Switchback Pro. A lot of us were flying the Switchback Pro prototype, myself included, and Armando said, hey guys, here's all the Switchback Pro prototype arms at the Airbnb house, take as many as you like. Neukel took 150 arms. And
only have one spare.
I took 8. I took 8 arms. And, Wild Type took some, D. Thompson, whatnot. And I ran out of mine recently. I went through my 8, and I hit up Neukel. I said, hey, Mondo said you had 150 arms. Can you throw me 10 of them? And he said, they're all gone. And I'm not surprised to hear that. Not surprised one bit. But the cool thing is, with the prototype, you can swap the sandwich plate, the squish plate, and turn it into a production version just by simply doing that. And then you can run production arms, which is awesome. So.
Is this gate made out of metal?
The tops of them are at the club that he flies at, yes. The top bar they use is metal. So if you hit the top bar, you're hitting metal. And that's how he said that my GQ is destructive. Oh, that was nice, right?
It's so awkward doing this part of it.
Yeah, I bet. It has its ups and downs, right? Like that clock behind that area. You kill that area with the acro. Those dives you pull. Right here, too, you pull from people. Yeah. And then this dive, too, you hit nice.
Oof.
I love it.
Yeah, then I can catch him back on the ladder sections and stuff.
And this part,
right there,
he's gone. Oh, that one.
Oof.
Nice.
That's so scary doing that.
Oh, dude, it's so close.
Oh my god, he's...
Whoa.
Oh god.
I don't understand.
Ah, I just lost it.
I
Oh,
really missed
wow.
the gate, apparently.
Oh, the dive gate.
Oh no.
I gotta find a better way to hit that dang dive gate.
Ooh. Which one, Humberson?
Oh,
The very first one, man, it always messes me up. I have no idea why.
Oh, you got spin.
Pretty small.
Yeah, it's a
Bullet, man, I
small.
know.
It's a small dive gate.
and you have
Track-
to come out of it.
Track designer's a bit of a jerk.
Yeah.
Hey, it's the whole point of it, right? 1% better every day.
Try to toilet bullet, if you know what
Yeah.
that means.
Yeah.
A little easier.
Oh,
Yeah, I actually slow down quite a bit. I
Slow
don't
way
think
down.
I full stick at all.
There we go.
Yeah, but just because we're getting close to the end of the stream here, Greg, if you have the abilities to toss up the sponsor list for me on the screen here, I know Zotek went through them, but for those that maybe caught into the stream a little later, I'd love to screen through those just real quick and give another quick shout out. FPV Exchange, we have Velocidrone, obviously where this is all being hosted at Tiny Whoop. Big company when it comes to the whoop scene. We got Drone Nation in the house. Full Send FPV, they will be the host of Whoop Wars Denver, finally coming to life. Very excited for that race. WeBleedFPV right there. Denver, definitely going to be one of the biggest sponsors of this series, as well as, you know, being the content creator of all of it. So huge shout out to WeBleed. Newbie Drone in the house. This one's a little tough for me to read. I think it says Bill's House of Drones.
Yes, Bill's
That's
House
what
of
I'm looking
Drones.
at. Okay, Bill's House of Drones. Thank you to Bill's House of Drones. We got Drone Zone in New Jersey up on the list. Good to see them being a participant of the sponsorships. Rail Pro Architectural Aluminum. If I'm not mistaken, that's in regards to model trains, correct, Skittles?
no, we make aluminum railings, like on your deck to keep you from falling off your deck, or like.
I was way off.
Yeah.
For correcting me. That's what Rail Pro is all about. Shout out to Rail Pro. Perspective Image.
No
That's
doubt.
the guy
Right.
behind the computer screen that you'll probably never see his face. But he is a mastermind. Greg Gutierrez, that is Perspective Image. Huge shout out to him. Hydra FPV, of
Thank
course,
you,
in
Greg.
the house. Hydra FPV, always happy to have you a part of it, which again, that's going to be Greg. He does a lot of trial and error for them. He is a tester for Hydra and handles a lot of their stuff. So shout out to our list of sponsors. We got about 8 minutes left here. I'm going to launch you guys for another heat. We're getting close to wrapping things up here for the evening, and then you guys have 5 days left to grind it out.
5 days.
We are
Dang.
getting close to it. I am. I don't know if I'm too happy with some of the pilots in front of me. I'm not gonna lie.
When I switch back to angle mode, I just
You're kind,
echoes way too hard.
Those bubble races.
you're kind of in a rough
Weird
spot
luck.
right now, AK.
I am. You know, when I said that, I told you though when me and you had discussed it,
I know.
wanted to be towards the middle. So I think I'm gonna try and fight my way into the 3 or 4 spot.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's Orange Stuff laid down some heat. I know if I beat a time of Rabs, he's going to very quickly beat my time back. So I'm okay with Rab getting into that 3 spot, or is he already? And then
Reps,
He
yeah,
is
reps.
4. Yeah, Rab's in the 3. So I'll just be looking to try and pick out G-Man bios, who I'll be looking for. So if I can bump G-Man down, that's what I'll be looking to try and do here and take that 4 spot. I want to be right there in the middle myself. So.
Yeah, then you could middle pick every time.
Every time a middle pick, yeah, and then not to. I mean, it can put an advantage to as a captain is knowing your field of players, knowing who is competing between your 8 and 42, and knowing what they're capable of as pilots. So, you know, there's a lot of very strong picks that are going to be available within that 8 to 42 range. You know, so
Oh,
like
definitely.
anything else. It's going to come down to who grinds more.
Yeah,
That's what it's
that's
gonna
right.
come
You
down
only
to.
have 1 week to really grind it, so you know. That's the challenge right there. Make yourself
Yeah.
some time. I mean, busy schedules, busy lives. You know, 1 job, 2 job, parenting, you name it. Good luck.
And if you don't know the trick about allowing Velocidrone to run just that much better on your computer, I will throw this out there one time. Open up your task manager, go to details, right-click on Velocidrone, and change its priority from low to high. Watch how much better the sim runs for you. If you don't know about that trick, I strongly encourage it. It makes a world of difference.
Say that one more time, AK.
So you go into Task Manager. On your PC, you're going to go to Details tab. You're going to scroll yourself down to Velocidrone. You're going to right-click on it and set the priority to high. Going to allow your computer to more focus on Velocidrone than anything else that might be running in the background. You're going to have to do this every time you launch Velocidrone. I promise you it is worth it, though. It makes quite the world of difference. Tons of times I'll be grinding a track, and then I remember it. I throw it on high priority, and all of a sudden I'm 1 to 2 seconds faster each lap. So it definitely makes a difference, especially for those with a little bit slower computer. It's going to help you out even more.
I do wish there was a way to permanently set it.
There is, I just don't know how. Colby was saying that a couple people have it permanently set to high at all times whenever it's ran. I just don't know how to.
I'm gonna have to redo that.
Where is it again?
Task Manager.
Yeah.
Go to the
Task Manager.
Details tab.
Oh, details. Okay.
Task Manager. Go to the
Task Manager.
Details tab. Scroll down to your Velocidrone. Right-click on it.
Set
And then you're
priority.
going to see Set Priority. Click that and change it to high. Most times it's set to low.
Mine's set to.
Uh-oh.
It's a high. See if it makes a difference.
Change priority.
So
There we
every
go.
time
Learn
you open
something
it,
new.
you need to
Every
do that?
time you launch Velocidrone, do that.
That makes sense.
All right, so we got about 4 minutes left, so we're going to get about 2 more runs in here before we shut down the stream. Now is the time to ask questions if you have it. This is the last live stream we have before we go live for the draft picks. Or potentially, I don't know if the guys are up for it, but yeah, maybe even doing a stream next Sunday, but something shorter and kind of just talking about the the 42. That are
Yeah,
in there.
definitely.
Not necessarily
Yeah.
saying who we're picking or anything, but just discussing the pilots that are there and giving those pilots recognition where it's due. And of course, shout out our sponsors. If you guys want to do that, that'd be cool. Maybe a 30-minute segment next Sunday. That'd be great.
Yeah, I'm down.
Cool.
Talk
Maybe
about
we
our
could try to invite
the weekend
the
after
captain.
that is the draft picks, I do believe. Let me just double check the sheet. I'm actually going to update that sheet too here with the schedule because I know there is a difference on the schedules.
Whoop Wars. Very excited about that event.
Well, boy, it's going to be a
Yes.
good one. Yes, going to
Hell
be a
yeah.
good one. So we have, let's see here, race formats there. Draft picks are Sunday, April 18th, normal time, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That'll be the draft pick, so all captains are going to be required to be present at that. So if you are a captain, please plan April 18th,
Gotta be kidding me.
8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You're going to be a part of the drafts. And that will be fun. I'm actually going to go ahead and update the schedule right now, too, and get these weeks reflecting correctly here.
All right, guys, I'm gonna head off here. Actually,
All right.
It's always a pleasure having you, sir.
See you in a little bit.
Good. Yeah, Zotek, I'll hang out to you here soon.
Yep.
Good hang out with everybody. See you guys next week.
Yeah, dude.
Later, buddy.
Yeah.
Oh, that was only 2 seconds.
All right.
Set that priority to high and set a personal best, so I guess there's something to it.
There you go.
Really? Your
Yeah, I was in
first
the middle of
try?
doing that when you guys started this track.
I'm telling you, man, it really does make a difference. I've noticed.
Yeah, you're the one that
Just
all
do
the
there.
time. I can definitely half hear you.
Makes sense, because then if like one of the system processes come up that was if it was low,
Right.
it would prioritize whatever else.
Right. All right, so Humberson's coming around, about a half a lap left to go, and we will start the last run of the evening here on the most difficult tryout track. You're not going to see a track even remotely as difficult or in as long as this track you're flying here. Just intended for tryouts. This is going to be a season where you can expect track 1 to be more towards the beginning weeks and track 2 towards the end weeks. Is how you can expect this series to work out. Much quicker, shorter. We're only doing 5 heats instead of 7 since we opened up a whole nother tier. I was just talking to the pilot that has the alias on here that doesn't want to know who he is. I was just talking to him, and he was saying how long are these races are going to go, and to be honest with you, as an individual pilot, you're really only going to be looking at about maybe 15 to 20 minutes dedicated to each one of your Sunday nights. If your team makes it to the relays at the end of each week, expect to be there flying a little bit more because you'll need to be present for those relays. But other than that, it's really not going to take up much time. We do have a goal of getting through the entire race in less than 2 hours each week. Previously, we were doing 3.5, 4. So the series is going to move along a little bit quicker. That way people aren't really dedicating their entire Sunday evening whoop racing, even though many of us love to do that, but some of us don't. And that's okay. So we want to adhere to, everybody, make sure we get the most out of the season. And it's going to be a good season. It's going to be a good one.
I just got screwed by the basketball hoop.
That hoop.
I don't really have much
I have
problem.
I have more trouble with the gates over the basketball hoop.
Really?
Oh, really?
Yeah, I have trouble getting to the basketball hoop every time.
I mean, just because the way I try to do it, I try to cut it really close to the front of them.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, if I'm just trying to go through it, whatever, it's not that bad. But I
don't
don't really hit the basketball hoop on the way up ever.
Wow, that was too tight, Rab. Dude. I was like, dude, you couldn't even see the flag. It turned invisible. You were so close.
Yeah, that's crazy. Even
I don't know how
even if I say so myself.
Whenever I'm that close on a turn or something, it messes me up because I think I'm gonna hit it.
Right.
And I try to adjust, and I don't, and I'm like, oh, I could have just felt that. Ah.
Oh, Zotek out here.
Yeah, I'm here.
Alrighty, so yeah, we're just getting about done here. These pilots are finishing up, just going on 2 or just finishing up their 3rd lap. So as soon as they're done, we're going to be signing off here. That's going to conclude our last stream prior to the closing of tryouts. So again, if you're not aware, make sure you try out on all 3 tracks. This week it's going to be a priority too. Skittles, I am going to just kind of go read through the pilots too, just so you know, and try and get more definite yeses or nos out of the ones that are on the
yeah. Everyone that I wrote participating, I talked to, and they said they're playing. Then the maybes, and the probably was if they played last season, but I haven't heard from them. And then you gave me a couple maybes, and there's only a few I don't know.
Beautiful.
There's just a blank on there.
Good to hear. So yeah, I mean that's really going to come down, and that's why the ticket sales are going to be open for that week-long period as well. So it gives all the pilots that do plan to compete the time to not only make that purchase, but also the time to really decide on if this is something they want to dedicate to. Obviously, it is an 8-week series. If you haven't, make sure you check out the document. It is all updated now with the schedule. Again, keep in mind schedules are subject to change based on events that may come. We want to make sure if there's larger scale events that we're not date stomping or causing any type of interruptions there. But that concludes it. Humberson FPV came through. He's done. I'm going to hop up out of this lobby. Obviously, you guys are more than welcome to keep flying, but I'm going to take off for the evening. So I'll be signing off here myself. But I appreciate all you guys tuning in. Appreciate all the assistance as well. And we're excited. We can't wait to get this thing going, guys. It's going to be a good time.
Most definitely, man.
Absolutely.
Sure.
All right, guys. Thank you so much, everybody, for hanging out with us tonight.
Thank you.
Definitely looking forward to the upcoming weeks and watching the leaderboard and see where the pilots land. That's going to be very exciting. Thank you, team. Greatly appreciated. Just want to say I'm signing off. I got to jump on to another stream right now and go hang out with Matt Gank and Dan Piper Parkinson. And my name is Jeff right now. So,
nice.
everybody,
Nice.
Peace out
Hell yeah,
now.
man.
Peace.
All right, dude. See
You
you.
guys
Catch up
enjoy.
with you guys in just a little.
Yeah.